here. It's time for the Good Morning Market Prep for Tuesday, April the 6th, 2021. I hope everybody had a great night last night. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice, so please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check and see where we left off the market yesterday. So SPX in the monthly chart, right, still green here, right? We're only a couple days into the month, but still kind of, it looks like almost a full month right now. So pretty impressive stuff as the drift up continues, and we're getting close to the overbought area on the RSI here for the weekly chart as we hit fresh all-time highs. And it seems like this fresh impulsive wave just keeps on going. So we're basically tracking this one right now. We're looking at kind of this 1-2, right? 1-2-3, maybe a subwave 4 pullback here into today if the futures decide to stay down a little bit. Maybe to this 40, 42-ish area, and then we might see a bounce. But that gap that we saw yesterday is definitely indicative of a wave 3. So we're definitely been tracking that, and so we'll see if this little pullback ends up happening before we finish up a wave 5 up. So we're still generally overall bullish, right? But it's I tell you, it's been a tricky one here. You can look at SPY as the volume has been declining on all these up moves, but it's definitely been working its way up, right? So we've seen some nice stuff there. Let's take a look here at the intraday here on SPY. So SPY is either pulling back here today or doing another bull flag. So we're leaning towards the pullback to see if it's possible that wave 4 happens here today. We'll see if we bounce. If things do get rough here today, we could see the scene of the breakout, which is kind of in this 402, 403 area here on the SPY. S&P futures, again, same thing. Really kind of tight range here today. It's all about holding this geo here this morning. If we can hold this geometric line, then we can, same old, just continue to work its way up. But if we break down below, there's not a lot of, signal zones below. Just a couple levels that we've tested. We get some single prints down here. And of course, yesterday's lows is the only really kind of area right here of interest. But other than that, you got some geometric lines below. So let's see if we get some action today and see what happens. So let's see if we get any setups. But again, all about the geometric line here on the MES as well. Let's take the Qs this morning. Again, similarly looking kind of like bull flaggish here, but possibly curling over. Look for a test of this 327 area if things start to get weak here today. The IWM, kind of a funky falling wedge, right, potential on this one. So going in today, otherwise maybe some more weakness, right? We could potentially see the 222 area here on IWM if things start to get weak. It was relatively weak yesterday, but it could be gearing up with that, that bullish, falling wedge type formation. The XLF, guys, you'd think this thing would be like down off of the margin call stuff. It's kind of sliding down a channel right now, but this could be a massive bull flag. So we'll see if it breaks out of these levels here, 34.80 and up today for the XL. If it does, then hey, more upside market activity potential. So we could be looking at that today. Apple gapping down here this morning after an amazing push over after hours. I don't think there's any real news on it. I think it's just kind of down with it. Oh my goodness! So Morgan Stanley actually downgraded Apple today. What? Citing peer multiple compression. What does that even mean? Anyway, it's gapping down this morning, so who knows? Let's see if the dip is viable. It's not gapping down that much. Tesla. So Tesla is pretty choppy here this morning. Let's see how it holds its range. We saw some unusual put activity on it yesterday. We had a little triangle breakdown. We had a reversal here off this level. We profiled this last night in last night's video. So here we go. If we break down below the yesterday's lows, right, we've got some potential to hit a couple of these areas down here today. So definitely something to keep an eye on. So, and that's Tesla. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what it's up to here today. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get more in-depth video coverage on the stocks or setups that are on our radar, be sure to join our group or subscribe to the Bubble Report for more morning analysis. The Bubble Report includes S&P 500 review, also a market profile game plan on the S&P futures, sector updates, gappers, orbs, unusual option activity, economic calendar, and we also have Elliott wave counts that are on our radar made by Algo 382. Be sure to click the link at the end of this video to subscribe today.